Hello guys, hopefully you're all safe and well. In this video, I will discuss or talk about essay writing, its definition, its organization, its parts, and an example of expanding a paragraph into an essay. First, I will define, essay and why do we resort to writing essay instead of a paragraph. Indeed, essay is a piece of writing that has several paragraphs long, okay? And these paragraphs all about one, topic in order to have a unity, okay? Since a paragraph, talks about a specific topic, so does essay. Um, Indeed, the reason for which we write an essay or we resort to writing an essay is that the topic we discuss in the essay indeed is too complex and too long to be covered in a group of sentences. Okay, these sentences, okay, in a paragraph don't cover the topic. That is why we resort to writing an essay that has several paragraphs which discuss and cover the topic. So this is the definition of the essay and the reason for which we resort to writing it. Indeed, any essay has three main parts, okay, which is introduction, body, and conclusion. And each one of them has a specific or certain function and plays a key role in writing an essay. Let's get started with the introduction part, okay, which is called the introductory paragraph. Actually, the introductory paragraph has two main sections, okay, which are the general statements and the thesis statement. The differences between the two is that the general statements, okay, precede the thesis statement, okay, because they introduce the main topic, okay. They give some sentences about the topic, and they they capture readers' attention and interest, okay. So they initiate sentences that initiate something or certain ideas to the thesis statement. So we talk about the topic generally when we talk about the general statements, okay, when we want to refer to the general statements, while the thesis statement, indeed, it is the topic sentence, it is the main sentence, the main topic of the essay, okay, about which the paragraphs discuss ideas and examples, quotations, supporting sentences, statistics, etc. Okay, so indeed, thesis statement is specifies or limits the topic, okay, and it has the goal or the aim of the essay, the content of the essay, the writer's point of view, and the subtopics, okay, that are discussed in detail in the paragraphs. Indeed, the introductory paragraph has two main types, okay, which are the funnel and the intention getting. The funnel is a device whose top is wide and whose bottom is narrow, okay. It means that as far as writing an essay is concerned, that we start our the introductory paragraph with certain general sentences about the topic, and we become more specifically and increasingly focused on the topic till we reach the final sentence, which is the topic sentence, which is the thesis statement. So we move from general to specific, okay. So this is called the funnel introductory paragraph. While the second one is attention getting, in which the writer tells us a dramatic or funny story, a narration, or surprising or interesting facts, or offering historical background. Okay, so these are the main types of the introductory paragraph. The second part of writing an essay is the paragraphs. Paragraphs resemble the supporting sentences in a paragraph. We say that a paragraph has a topic sentence, supporting sentences which are major and minor, and the concluding sentences. In the paragraph, we have supporting sentences, while the essay we have supporting paragraphs. Okay, these paragraphs discuss in detail um, the main ideas or the subtopics in the thesis statements. Okay, and they contain facts, quotations, opinions, examples, statistics, etc. Okay, and the number of the paragraphs indeed vary from one essay to another depending on the topic itself. They sometimes, sometimes they are two, sometimes three, four, etc. But personally, I prefer a good essay has three paragraphs. So I recommend you write three paragraphs, okay, and one introductory paragraph and one a concluding one, so they become five. Finally, we end up our essay with a concluding paragraph, which restates or summarizes the main point or repeats the introductory paragraph with another, by different words, okay, keeping the same meaning, in which we add final comments and start this paragraph with certain signals, such as to conclude, in short, in a brief, to sum up, to summarize, etc. For now, let us discuss the organization of the essay. Okay, here is the title of the essay, which is the topic. Okay, so we explain this title in a few sentences, which are called general statements. Okay, they may be two, three, or more sentences. Okay, so we generally talk about the title. Then we move to be more specifically writing the thesis statement about which the paragraphs, talk or discuss. Okay, so uh, it reveals the general topic of the paper and gives some indication of a particular point being made about the topic. This is the title. Then we have the general statements, and finally we end this paragraph, the introductory paragraph, with the thesis statement, which is the main topic, which summarizes the main point that the entire essay is making. And here are the first paragraph, and here is the second and the third paragraphs, and finally we end it we end the essay with a concluding paragraph, which begins with a repeat of the thesis statement but with slightly different wording from the first version of the thesis statement. Let us discuss the expansion, or how to expand a paragraph into an essay. Okay, so let's start first with the paragraph. Okay, here is the title of the paragraph, which is man's best friend. Okay, and here is the part of the paragraph. The sentence that is highlighted with a yellow color is the topic sentence, and here is the first major sentence with its minor sentences, and here is the second major sentence with its minor sentences, and here is the third major sentence with its minor sentences, and finally we end up this paragraph with a concluding sentence which summarizes the whole paragraph. Okay, so these are the main parts of the essay, and the major sentence develops the topic sentence, and the minor develops the major sentences, and so on. So let us expand this paragraph into an essay. Okay, so the title, as you notice, it is the same, man's best friend. Okay, so we start with some general statements about the topic, then we move to be more specific, writing the thesis statement about which the paragraphs discuss. So the dog is generally considered the first domesticated animal. It's believed that the direct ancestor of the domestic dog is the wolf, originally found throughout Europe, Asia, and North America. Archaeologists have found remains of the dog that are 10,000 years old. So here is the So these sentences offer a historical background about the essay. Okay, so we have said that the first remains of the dog 10 years ago. So it is history. Okay, we are talking about history, and hence the type of the introductory paragraph is not funnel. It is attention getting. Why? Because these sentences offer a historical background about the dog. Then we move to be more specific, writing the thesis statement of the essay. And these ancient societies as well as our modern one, there are three main relationships that people have with dogs. So here are the topic about which we are going to discuss our essay. We are going to defend it. Okay, so since I said three main relationships, I should explain each one in a single paragraph. Okay, this is the first one. This is the second. This is the third one. Okay, and finally we end our essay with a concluding paragraph. Okay, so the sentence that is highlighted with a yellow color is the subtopic of the main topic. Okay, each sentence in the paragraphs that's highlighted with the yellow color, okay, is the subtopic of the main topic. We can list them here. Okay, we can say working dogs. Okay, we can say excellence. Primary. Dogs for their excellence in sports, and we can say people enjoy dogs as companion. We can list them here, okay, and discuss each one separately, or we just mention the relationships and discuss each one, and we postpone writing them in the paragraphs. So here is the topic sentence of this paragraph. And this topic is the subtopic of the main topic. Okay, and here is its major sentence, and here which develop the topic sentence directly, and here are the minor sentences which develop the major sentence. Okay, and this is the sentence which is highlighted with the gray color is the concluding sentence that summarizes the whole paragraph. Okay, and the same method is applied to the rest of the paragraphs. Okay, the second, which explains the second relationship, okay, and the third explains the third relationship between man and dogs. Finally, we summarize the whole paragraph, okay, in summary. So here is the signal with which we start our concluding paragraph, okay, and we summarize the whole essay in these sentences. Let us make a comparison between the essay and the paragraph, okay. The topic sentence of the paragraph becomes the thesis statement. Okay, we no longer have a topic sentence in the about which we discuss the ideas. Instead, we have a thesis statement. Okay, which comes at the end of the introductory paragraph. We have the supporting sentence in the paragraph. Okay, they are expanded into three separate paragraphs in the essay, okay, and each major supporting sentence and its minor support in the paragraph become one paragraph in the corresponding essay. Finally, the concluding sentence in the paragraph is made or expanded into a concluding paragraph, okay, in the essay. So here is the I hope this helps you in understanding the essay, its definition, organization, parts, okay, and how to expand a paragraph into essay. Good luck.